Where's Jordan?
He's at an ASBA meeting.
He is at school already because he had a meeting, isn't he? Stinky Nano leaves you to walk to... No, I'm not going to say that. Stinky Nano leaves you to go to school all by yourself. Now who's going to walk you to class? I guess those legs will have to do it. Yeah. You'll have to have your legs do it.
Panda.
Oh, that'd be nice. Panda, will you walk her to class?
And then I'll just drop you in the basket.
He's like, no, I'm staying here. See you after school, kiddo.
Bye.
So that's kind of scary. I have no idea what happened. We were just sitting at the computer talking and every single fire alarm in the house started going off. And I don't know how to turn them off. I pushed the silence button, but they're all going off. I don't smell anything. I don't see anything. But that's scary. I have no idea what's going on. So Jaxen and I are waiting in the van. Daddy just got home from work and he's checking things out. He's decided to call the fire department just to be sure because he thinks he might smell something faint like burning plastic or electrical something or other going on up in the ceiling area. He got the ladder and climbed up there to turn them off. And he said he smelled something just a little bit. So we called the fire department just to be sure. I don't think there's anything. I have no idea why all the alarms would start going off at the same time. Really, really weird, but hopefully it's nothing. We're gonna call the fire department just to be sure though. That's kind of crazy. We can hear the fire truck coming. Can you hear it, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What's in the road so they can see you?
Hey!
Oh no, we're gonna honk the horn. You wanna honk the horn? Give it out. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Going fast.
Might as well. Oh, let's go.
That scared me.
Did it scare you again? Say bye, guys.
Okay, so the fire department just left, and Daddy came up here to turn this one off. Dad, what did you find up there?
Water.
Why is there water up there?
Well, there's no water inside. I don't see anything. But why would that be wet?
Yeah, a good question.
Yeah, it's coming from behind the box.
How the heck would there be water in there?
Yeah. That's not good. And there's a leak on the roof.
Okay, so any of you guys that have been with our journey long enough to see our new house and when we moved from Idaho, you guys know that when we bought this house, they told us that there was a problem with the roof, but that it had been fixed. So Daddy has removed the fire alarm or the smoke alarm from the ceiling. And I want to show you guys what I found. I'm gonna climb up here on the ladder. Can you guys see that? That, my friends, is mold. There's clearly a leak in our roof after we were told the roof was fixed. So apparently the fire alarms going off was being triggered because one of them is being shorted by the water entering the back of it because they're all wired into the house. So obviously water being in it would cause it to short. We have a water issue that we were assured would not be an issue when we bought this house. So we're To say frustrated would be an understatement. We're quite irritated right now. Daddy's on the phone right now with our insurance company to see if we can file a claim for this or what, but I feel like it needs to go back to our realtor and the seller of this house for being dishonest with us, because this is crazy.
At least ours is not that bad, huh?
Yeah.
But their fire alarms are going off because of a flood too.
Yeah.
That was a fun day. Now what time is it?
Time to get the movie.
It's not a movie time. Oh, now you're all the way upside down. Ah. Well, it's time to go get your kids.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not.
Better go. I can see it in your mouth. I see it in your eyeball. Open wide. Open your big eyeball. And just blah. Let's go get your kids, silly. Woo, it's a rainy day out there. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Tell them. Tell them what happened.
The fire alarms went off again. And then the fire apartments come and check.
So today we were sitting at the computer minding our own business when all of the fire alarms in the house started going off. All of them. So we didn't know what was going on. I walked around the house to sniff and see if I could smell some smoke. I didn't smell any smoke, but I thought we better go out just in case. So we went outside, I called Dad, he came home. Dad checked and said, I smell something funky. So we ought to call the fire department just to make sure. So we called the fire department and they came out and they checked everything. And it turns out we did not have a fire. So that's a good thing. But then they told Dad to go ahead and take down all of the fire alarm, all the smoke detectors, and change the batteries to make sure that's not the problem. And guess what he found when he took one of them down?
What?
Water in it. Yeah, we have a leaky roof and it shorted our smoke detectors. It's shorted out our smoke detectors, and now we have to try to figure out how to fix our leaky roof. So we've had a very stressful day. How was your day?
Good. Boring.
Well, I would have much rather had a boring day than the stressful one I've had. Hey, welcome home, guys.
Yeah. Yay.
Tonight was the pumpkin auction. I recognize those.
Yeah.
How did we do?
Good.
Bad. Mia says it was good. It was not good. No. The reason it was not good is because Daddy and Mommy could not complete our contest. Do you know why? Mommy's pumpkin was leaking out the bottom. It was rotting.
So Mom had $0.
So I got $0 because they did not auction mine.
And Dad got 25.
I knew when I decorated it that it had a hole in the bottom. I was just hoping that by sealing it, I could stop the rotting process, and clearly that did not happen. So unfortunately, mine rotted because I got one with a hole in it. Somebody stuck a pencil in the bottom of it before I brought it home, and I didn't notice until it was already home. So, womp womp. So Jaxen, are you gonna tell us about what happened this morning?
Yeah.
What happened?
We're sitting at the computer, talking, and then the alarms went off. All of them went off in the same time.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Did you cry a little bit?
I cried.
It was a little bit scary, huh? Yeah.
The fire apartment come, checked, and they leave, and then he got the alarms off.
And what was inside one of the alarms?
Water.
Why was there water in there? Do we have smoke detectors or do we have water detectors?
Neither.
We have water detectors in our ceilings, you guys. Most people just have smoke detectors, but in our fancy house, we have water detectors in our ceilings.
Really? Do we actually?
Well, this one detected water. So I don't think they're intended to detect water, but I'm pretty sure that instead of having smoke detectors installed, we had water detectors installed. Now the question is, since one of them has water in it, will they still detect smoke?
No. No.
Not like that, they won't. Look at that. Nope, not gonna happen like that, is it?
Wait.
The one in our bedroom had water in it. And that's why the alarms were going off. Not because there was fire, not because there was smoke, not because we forgot to change any batteries since we just moved into our house. It was not the batteries. It was actually water. So the good news is, we did not lose any of our property. Nothing was on fire. The bad news is our roof's not exactly in good shape, like we were promised when we bought our house. I don't think it's the roof's fault, but we're hoping that we can get to the bottom of it and that something will get figured out. So we have to just wait and see on that one. Lame.
But at least today I was so good. I got a pencil with an eraser.
Erasers are a hot commodity around here, aren't they? Well, you guys, it is time for bed.
If you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to make this channel strong, share it with your friends. Good night.